Bitcoin is about to go absolutely insane, and today is the day that we are going to get a huge volatile move, and I'm going to be walking you through exactly what we need to expect in the coming hours, how I'm managing my open trades, as well as the new trades that I am looking to take. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the most timely and the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. As you can see, I am still holding the long position from literally the exact bottom, the trade setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord last week. I'm also still holding the swing short trade that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to be managing these trades, but I think today we are going to be able to get into some juicy positions. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video because we're going to be breaking these charts down. First of all, for the past 40-something days, Bitcoin has been consolidating in this range, and we are about to get a break of this range. How do I know? Well, if we go back and look historically at the ranges Bitcoin has been trading in this entire move to the upside, we can see that about 40-something days, right, about 50 days right here before the breakout, we can see right here we had about 45 days before the breakout. Well, we've currently been trading in this range right now for about 49 days, which means we are ripe for a break either to the upside or to the downside. In addition to that, we can see that Bitcoin price is coiling up in what appears to be somewhat of a symmetrical triangle pattern where we are forming higher lows and lower highs. And we understand that if this breaks to the upside, we're going to reach a very bullish target of resistance of around $33-ish thousand. But if this breaks to the downside, we're going to hit a very bearish target of around $23.5 thousand. Why is this so important right now? Well, if we take a look at these higher term time frames, we can see that that $33-ish thousand level is actually going to be the next major zone of resistance on the chart going all the way back to May 2022, which, if we can reclaim, in my opinion, would allow Bitcoin to get another move to the upside, potentially even hitting our $42,000 level. However, if we break to the downside, we're coming down to a key zone of support, which is going to be basically the retest of the neckline of this massive inverted head and shoulders. So whichever way this range breaks, the targets are both very, very important levels. Now locally, Bitcoin is getting a bounce from this Casper Crew level. This was the scalp long level that we gave in the live stream a few days ago right here during the New York Open VIP live stream. The potential scalp level from 22,750-ish. That's where we're currently getting a bounce from right now. And what's great about this price action is it's giving us very clearly defined levels where we can look for a trade entry to actually get into a trade either before the breakout or before the breakdown, because I am not a big fan of trading breakouts or breakdowns. I like to get myself into positions from the exact bottom of moves like we did right here, this setup we gave in the Casper Crew, and also this current trade I'm right here, the level that we gave in the Casper Crew. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, go to the website jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead, click this link to join the Casper Crew. Also, if you want to learn how to trade this way, guys, click the trading courses, 25% discount on both courses in the description of the video. And also, if you want to trade these markets and take advantage of the volatility, MEXC Global, guys, this is the exchange I'm using now that ByBit is no longer available in the USA. This exchange has the best deal on fees, period. There is no other exchange out there that is going to give you 0% limit fees and 33% off market fees. Click the link in the description and the pinned comment if you want to sign up for MEXC. Of course, only if you know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, well, your whole life is going to fall apart, trust me. Now, add into the mix that later today, the Federal Reserve will be announcing the new interest rate decision. Are they going to raise rates, keep rates the same? Are they going to lower rates? If they raise rates, even just another 25 basis points, that is going to be the highest interest rates that we have seen since 2007. So this is a very historic decision that is going to be happening. And although I don't believe it will affect the long-term movement of Bitcoin, one thing is for certain. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time, when this decision is made, we are going to see massive volatility come into the markets, which could set us up for a potential trade entry. So here are the very key levels that we need to be aware of in a few hours. When we have news events like this, we'll typically see a lot of volatility. We'll see a move in one direction and then immediately a move in the opposite direction. And because we are consolidating within this nice little area right here, it gives us some targets that we can look at to potentially enter into some juicy trades. First of all, if we get a powerful move to the upside when this news comes out, notice that we have the Fibonacci golden pocket and 786 coming in right around that upper trend line. And in addition, it's coming in right around the value area high of this massive 45-day range, which has acted as a support resistance flip now for many, many weeks. And so therefore, we can put a box on our chart saying that if the price gets a very fast impulsive move up to this area around 29 to 29.5, and we see certain bearish things on the charts, this might be a good opportunity to get into a short position and trade down to the breakdown of what could be not only the breakdown of a symmetrical triangle, but also the breakdown of a very large potential head and shoulders pattern that we've been looking at this channel now for a number of weeks. Now, to the downside, if we take our Fibonacci from the most recent low that we put in a few days ago, where we got the bounce from the Casper Crew level, and pull it to our most recent high that we hit yesterday, we can see that the 786 Fibonacci area is coming in right around the high volume node of the range, where we also have a daily order block right around 27.9 to 28,150. So if the Bitcoin price gets a pretty fast move to the downside, we may be able to look for a long position from this area and potentially even trade the breakout of this triangle, hitting new targets. Now, these are some of the trades I'm looking for, and how are we going to know whether or not to take a trade when price comes to a level? Well, for this, we're going to need some kind of an indicator, and for me, I like to use the indicator Market Cipher B. And so the way I trade is I make a plan, and if what I want to see on the chart happens, then I take a trade. For example, when we came down to this level, this was the level we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord during a live stream a few days ago at 27,750. I wanted to see something very specific on the chart, which is a bullish divergence. Now, what is a bullish divergence? A divergence, guys, is when the oscillator and the price are doing the opposite thing. In the instance of the long we took from this exact bottom in the Casper Crew, as the price came down to the orange box, you can see that the oscillator was getting higher over time. And if we just kind of trace around the oscillator, we can see it almost looks like a pair of glutes that is quite uneven, kind of like this pair of uneven butt cheeks, where you have a very juicy left butt cheek and then a very skinny right butt cheek, right? So if we get a move to the downside, notice what Market Cipher B is actually setting itself up to do. It's setting itself up right now to print another drive of these uneven butt cheeks as we come right down to our key zone of support. And if we're looking for a short trade, we actually want to see the exact opposite, right? We want to see the upside down uneven butt cheek pattern, where if the price gets a move to the upside into our key box of resistance, we're actually seeing Market Cipher B get lower over time, printing that uneven butt cheek pattern, right? Now, here's the thing about trading. We cannot know for certain which way price is going to go, but what we can control is where we are looking for a trade and what confirmations we are looking at on the chart before we take a trade. If we make a plan in advance and determine within ourselves not to take a trade unless we see what we want to see, we are going to be more profitable over time. This is how we do it in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. As you can see right here, down on Market Cipher B, we actually were looking for very specific confirmations on Market Cipher B as we came up to this key area of resistance. Same thing with the long trade, right? This is how we trade in the Casper Crew. This is how we're able to give these setups and then take these trades from the exact bottom and from the exact top, right? So we need to wait and see if our confirmations appear before taking these trades. If you want to trade these markets and you're looking for an exchange, MEXC is currently my favorite exchange. I love the interface, I love the mobile app, and you will not find fees this cheap on any other exchange. If you click the link in the description in the pinned comment, you can take advantage of 0% limit fees, 33% off market fees, and a great trading experience only if you know how to trade. Guys, if you follow this channel, you know I'm a huge proponent of being as self-sufficient as possible, especially as times get more and more crazy. Here is something that I do every single day to become more and more self-sufficient. All right, y'all, I'm out here on the homestead, and I want to show you something that's very important if you want to become more self-sufficient. This is mint, and mint is a weed, basically. It grows like a weed. It's completely taken over this whole place here. It's taken over the rocks. And if you can grow herbs and spices, a lot of them will come back perennially every year without you having to do a single thing. And they will spread like weeds, providing a great source of flavor and nutrition every single year without you having to do a dang thing. This is cilantro that came up by itself this year. It's self-seeded. And again, I did not have to do a dang thing, but I love me some cilantro. This is thyme that came up by itself over the winter. We've got hyssop, oregano, and sage. And with all of these herbs, guys, I did not have to do a dang thing. I did not plant these. I did not water these. I did not care about these. They came up by themselves, and so it's a great thing because these can be used not only to flavor your food, but a lot of these herbs can even be used medicinally if you know what you're doing. That's it for today's video, y'all. May you all be very blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you are super blessed, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace!